Hey y'all, what's shaking? It's your girl, Soul Sister Shelley. And it is Wisdom Wednesday. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing amazing on this Wisdom Wednesday. I thought I'd hop on and drop y'all a word. I don't know how this is gonna go because there was absolutely zero, whole lot of nothing on this preparation. So this should be fun. So if you celebrate the holidays, hey Bill, hey y'all, thanks for hopping on. If you celebrated the holidays, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, but I wanted to hop on here and talk to y'all about the word of the night on this Wisdom Wednesday. Look, I'm really excited. I got my little office chair. I'm being all silly tonight. Thanks for the love, y'all. I want to talk to y'all about change. Dadgum. Y'all know the one thing that I know for sure in life is this one thing. The only thing that's constant. The only thing that is constant in life. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wish somebody give me like another. What else is constant in life? Except for change, right? And if you're going through a change or you've been through any kind of changes, dadgummit it, this word's for you, because I've been through a whole lot of changes in my life and I'm going through one right now. Hi Denzel, what up? Hey Denzel, listen buddy, I got your messages, just so you know. What up? Hey Michael. Yeah, hey, if you can set this for notifications, do it, cause the girl's coming out hot. All right, so if you just hopped on, thanks for hopping on. We're gonna talk about change, and you know, they say, I've always said change is good, but listen, let's just be honest, let's just be real. Sometimes change sucks. Point blank, period, okay? So today, let's start with the story. You know, Soul Sister Shelley, if y'all just hopping on, Soul Sister Shelley here, Wisdom Wednesday. Matthew McConaughey, if you know who that cat is, which I'm guessing one or two of you do. He dropped a video today on YouTube that I happened to catch. It wasn't about change, but it was about choices. And maybe you should hashtag this. Choice challenge, because I did that on YouTube, but it's 1 minute and 27 seconds, and if you are on YouTube, check it out because it's classic. And he's talking about choices, and I'm thinking about like when things change, right? We've got to make a choice, because when things change, whether it's good or bad, you got to make a choice, like whether you're going to resist the change or you're going to run with it. If you're going to embrace the change or if you're going to fight the change. Fighting the change is resisting the change, and what you resist persists, in case y'all didn't ever hear that one. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. The bottom line is, this is my experience. Comment below. That's right, girl. Thanks, man. It's inevitable, right? It is inevitable. Change is inevitable. It could be a good change in your life or a bad change in your life, but thanks for the love, y'all. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. The change is inevitable, no matter whether, and don't let me get on a tangent on that, whether or not it's good or bad, because nothing is really good or bad. It's the meaning you attach to it. Because something that could be bad, quote unquote bad in your life, could be the best change ever. It just seems not so good at that time. I'd rather use the verbiage, it's not so good. It's character building, right? But change is inevitable. So when Matthew McConaughey dropped this video today talking about choices, it made me think about change, because I'm going through some changes right now. And these last several years for all of us have been just a multitude of changes, one after the other, stacked on top of, hey Luke, one on top of the other, right? How you persevere in life, y'all, hear me out, is the choice that you make when the change comes. All right? The fact that we even have a choice to the way that we address that change is how it determines how our life will continue to unfold. Because there's so many things that are happening right now, and I'm telling you what, y'all, I think the reason why I wanted to just drop this word right now is because as we're coming in to 2023, if you're resisting change, listen, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you're in the wrong boat. Because it's going to happen no matter what. It's happening no matter what. So my advice to you on this Wisdom Wednesday is to make the choice, in Matthew McConaughey's, words, in his minute and 27-second video, which you should go check out, by the way, is about, is it a green light or is it a red light? Is it going to stop you or is it going to help you go? Is it going to move you forward? Are you going to move through it with some, listen, Denzel, I know, right? I like that. That's moves, baby. Is it going to help you move through, or is it going to stop you? Oh my gosh, I don't want to change. Or do you want to change? Because you cannot avoid it. You just can't. It's inevitable. It's like, it's the wheel. I've talked about this several times in my lives. If you've been with me for a hot minute, I love you all. Thank you so much. By the way, hey, everybody that supported me, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. My PayPal link is in the description, and I so love you all. Thank you so much. Just kept me going, and I appreciate that. So, hi, $5. I've had people give me $5 left and right. Look, give me $1. Make you holla. But anywho, thank you all so much, because my change 3 years ago when I decided to sell my house and keep it moving, that was huge. That was a huge leap of faith, but I had a choice. I was like, is this going to be the worst thing ever, or is this going to be something I embrace? It's a choice. It's a choice, and the change is inevitable. It's just like when I say the wheel in the sky keeps on turning, there's a top, there's a bottom, there's an up, there's a down, there's a left, there's a right, there's an in, there's an out. There's a day, there's a night, there's a hot, there's a cold, there's a dark, there's a light. Oh, I kind of just dropped the bar. What did I just say? Up, down, left, right, in, out, day, night, hot, cold, dark, light. I mean, everything, it keeps going. Look at, I do this all the time at my desk, y'all. Like, I'm like, it's coming around again. So no matter if you're at the top of the mountain or if you're in the valley, it doesn't matter if you're top of the wheel or you're the bottom of the wheel. It keeps spinning. There's, what goes up must come down. It's inevitable. And I think, and this is my advice, this is my Wisdom Wednesday. Everybody says, like, how have you, people say, you always land on your feet, or she's just lucky, or like perseverance. I think perseverance not only lies in embracing change, but it also lies in the fact that you make a choice, that you don't define it as good or bad. I will say this, I was going to say it is what it is, but I did 18 months of therapy, and I'm not ashamed about it. And I remember saying to my therapist, this is the one thing that I loved my therapist. She was my saving grace. I did. It takes 120 hours to get an undergraduate degree, a 4-year degree in the United States, right? And I did 116 hours of therapy in 18 months. That's a lot of freaking hours, right? But the one thing I argued with her is I was like, well, it is what it is. And she's like, no, Shelley, it isn't what it is. I'm like, well, yeah, it kind of is. I don't know if I can say her name. Nobody's going to know her. But Laura, I was like, yeah, it is what it is. Laura, like, listen, it's change. It's inevitable. I'm not being apathetic about it. I'm not saying that I don't have any emotion involved, right? it's just like it is what it is. Like, it's what's in front of me. Ooh, and this is a little nugget I didn't even plan on saying. I didn't even plan on saying anything. So here y'all have it. Here you go. Soul Sister Shelley on this. I've had a lot of bottled up stuff because I haven't been on in a while. But on this Wisdom Wednesday, I'll say that when you have something coming at you, like you're always looking at it like right there. That's what's happening. Particularly if it's a character building. I don't even say things are bad. If I go had a bad day, I say it was a character building day. You can ask anybody who knows me. You can ask my children. I've taught my children this. Like, it wasn't like, how was your day? It was character building. That's when I know they had a tough day. It was character building, y'all, right? So if you're looking at it like right here, like the only thing that's in front of you, you got to broaden your perspective. You got to do what I call an eagle's eye view. Because what's happening to you right now, if you're going through something tough, or on the flip side, if you're on top of the mountain, trust and believe that as life will do ya, something else will hit you. So don't hone in on stuff. Just don't hone in on this, like right here. Do this. Boom. Like, see it from out here. See it from way out here. Because when you start looking at things from this bigger perspective, what am I supposed to learn? What is this trying to teach me? Is this really bad? Because listen. Hey, Brad. What's up, y'all? Thanks, Denzel. Thank y'all for hopping on. Any of you that are on here, those of you that are not even commenting, I know you're on here. I still appreciate you nonetheless, because I hope something that I say helps you, because I know a thing or two, not because I'm the be-all, end-all, just because, trust and believe I've been through one or two things. I'm still smiling, so something I'm doing must work. When you start looking at things from a bigger perspective, y'all, it's just, you go through things in life, and correct me if I'm wrong, please comment below if like this has happened to you. Have you ever been through something that you thought was the worst thing that could ever possibly happen, and it ended up being the best thing ever? Hi, Vince. Hi, babe. Much love to you, brother. That the worst thing that could have ever happened ended up being the best thing that could have ever happened. I've lost jobs where I've been devastated, like careers that I thought were the career of my lifetime, and it was such a blessing. I have had to move against my will. I mean, I've lost homes. I filed bankruptcy before. I thought that was the end of the world. What did it teach me? It taught me how to manage finances better. It taught me how to appreciate what I had. Now, there was plot twist circumstances in there. I lost a husband that blah, 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 blah. I don't mean it like that, but there are more details to it. But I was like, what the heck? How could this possibly happen? Clearly I've lost relationships. I've lost friendships that I was like, oh my gosh, like they were my best friend, only to find out at a later date that they weren't really. And I have so many better, more solid people in my life. You've got to let things go to get new things in. So when change comes, you have a choice challenge. I would love to hear, like, if you all are going, like, anything, like, just comment, like, if nothing else, say, I hear you, I see you, like, listen, we're not alone. This is happening to people all day, every day, and people think they're so alone. That was my story. So alone, like, oh my gosh, I'm going through this change. Nobody understands what I'm going through. I didn't want anybody to know. I wore this mask. I just kept smiling. As you all know, if you follow me or you've ever been on any of my lives, I smile all the time. I smiled through a whole lot of pain. I've learned different coping mechanisms and such, but at the end of the day, it's like, when people are hurting, you don't ever know it, but you're going through change. You don't want people to know you're losing things. You don't even want people to know you're going through a breakup, or you're losing a home, or you just lost your job, or you don't know how you're going to pay the bills. You don't know how you're going to feed your kids. It's a change. You've got to move. You're selling your house, this, that, and the other. Aw, thanks, Brandon. I love that, brother. Brandon said, "You've smiled since high school, sister." Thanks, man. I was definitely faking it back then, baby. For the record, anybody that hops on this that went to high school with me, I smiled through a whole lot of stuff in high school. But that's a whole nother story for another day. But yeah, change is inevitable, and I've learned over the last 2 decades that change is inevitable. And as Matthew McConaughey said on this YouTube video, that we have choices. You have a choice. You have a choice to embrace the change or resist the change. And as I said in the beginning of the video, what you resist persists. So that means that, like, if you're fighting something that's changing in your life, it's gonna be inevitable. I don't know how else to say it, and I want to say it in the most kind and compassionate way. I swear to gosh, I do, y'all, from the bottom of my heart, that I know it's hard, but the more you fight it, the more screwed you are. I don't mean it to sound shallow when I say that, because I certainly don't, but it's like, just don't fight it anymore. Change is inevitable. Just know this. Here's my word that on this Wisdom Wednesday. My encouragement to you is the wheel keeps on turning. So no matter where you are, if you're up at the top, yes, enjoy it, love it, embrace that, be happy. Don't get stuck on it. Embrace that happiness, embrace that beautiful moment and that change. But just know, keep yourself humble and kind enough to know that whatever has been given to you, I'm not saying it could be taken away, but it's like, you can be happy, but don't get too full of yourself. Don't get too proud. Don't get too high on your horse. Don't think you're all that in a bag of chips. I believe that. I mean, that's happened to me too, like being so full of myself. I had a very lucrative real estate career from like 2004 to 2007, and anybody that's followed any kind of real estate trends is that stuff. Hey, Christy, what's up? Thanks for hopping on, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I know we're almost pushing 50. You still got it, girl. That's right. Attitude is everything. But when the market dropped, here I was thinking like I had this I did have a posh career. It was great. I was selling new construction in Alabama and the United States of America. I know people watch me from all over the place, but yeah, they were giving out loans to everyone, and I'm riding around. I had an undergrad in psychology. It had nothing to do with sales or real estate, but I landed in the right place at the right time. I'm like, I'm just riding around on a golf cart, writing out contracts, collecting checks, because they were giving loans to everyone. Boom, market crashed. And I was beside myself because I was like, I still think I was going to sell real estate for the rest of my life. Psych. Yeah, no, I had to pivot. So I did. I kind of got to. Thanks for the love, y'all. I really appreciate it. I truly do. I truly do. If y'all want to give Shelly a Christmas present, PayPal link in the description. I'm really long time. But my phone's about to die. Well, I'm at 20%. But anyways, yeah. My walls came crashing down. So that was a moment that I was high. I was at an all-time high. And I was 27 or 28 years old, and then like, boom, like wake up, like listen, God giveth and he taketh away. Don't get so full of yourself. So that's how that's why else it's important to embrace change, even if you're in a high moment of your life. But if you're in a low moment in your life, and I've probably had an equal amount of them. I don't want to say I've had more low than I've had high, but you've got to know that if you're listening to this and you're in a low moment, this is really important that I share this, is that it'll turn around. Look, here I am. That's gone. Now I'm back again, right? Like, yo. It'll turn for you. It will. It's inevitable. What gives up must come down, right? Up, down, left, right. What did I say? In, out, day, night. Hot, cold, dark, night. It does it. It happens. It does. So keep the faith. Keep the faith. You have a choice. You have a choice. And the choice that I want you to make at this moment in time is that you're going to get through it and it's going to be okay. It is. I'm living, breathing proof, y'all. Living, breathing proof. Like, you don't believe me? I'm sitting here. There are many times that I don't even just say in the valley, like being in the valley is an understatement. Facts. You never know it being around me, but I speak my truth now. I speak my truth because I want to speak life into people. I want to speak words of wisdom on Wisdom Wednesday, yo. Look, in, out. That's good. She's dead and gone. Nope, I'm back. Psych. You knocked me down, but you can't knock me out. Tell yourself that. Tell yourself that. If you've been knocked down right now and you're in a low place, knock you down. They can knock you down, but they can't knock you out. And let me give you the best energy that I have to give, because my cup overfloweth anymore. And I want to give it out. That when you come up, you're going to come up swinging, baby. You heard me? And listen, you come up swinging and you start running fast. You get some momentum. It's like a freaking train. Growth comes in the valley, not the mountaintop. Yes, Brad. Love that. It does. It's in the darkest hours. And there's always, man. It's always darkest before the dawn. Whoever is listening to this and needs to hear this, it's always darkest before the dawn. But just like when midnight comes and it's dark, and 3 a.m. comes and it's dark, you never know in your life experiences and what's going on with y'all that when that light is going to come. Because there's no difference between really midnight and 3 a.m., if that makes sense in an analogy. I hope that, oh, my ear's ringing. You don't. You could be one person away from being okay, one decision away from being okay, one moment away, one phone call away from being okay. All the time. I've lost a lot of people, and I know that there's people that, this is a dual message, but it's choices, right? And people are in dark places and people are on mountaintops. Don't get full of yourself when you're on the mountaintop. Don't get full of yourself. I always pray. One of my most daily prayers, y'all, is Lord, keep me humble and kind. Even when things are amazing, keep me humble and kind to every person and everyone, because you never know what's going on, y'all. Hey, Tim, hey, thanks for hopping on, bub. Yeah, you just, keep me humble and kind, because it'll inevitably change. Change is the only thing. I said it at the beginning. I don't know how long this is. That's Shelley and 6. I always try to do that. I didn't set a timer this time because I was like, no, because I know this is a powerful message that someone needs to hear. And if it's not you that needs to hear it, maybe it's somebody that you know that needs to hear it. I mean, seriously, messages like this save lives, y'all. Hold on. Messages like this save lives. Because a lot of times people don't know that change is inevitable, all right? And that you have a choice, okay? You have a choice. And I want you to make the choice to wait for the wheel to turn. I could do a whole nother. Amen, Shelley. Thanks, sis. I want you to make the choice that Your day is coming. Your day is coming. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Am I right? If you agree, show me some love, because this one just hit home with me. Thank you, sis. I'm glad. I'm glad, Christy. I'm glad. That makes me really, really happy. Thanks for sharing. I needed to hear this. I'm glad. So if anybody hears this, if this message isn't for you, share it with somebody. Share it on your wall. I've never been, since I started this in 2020, y'all, it's never been about, it's not a popularity contest for me. It's about just helping people understand, you know, because I've been through things and I've felt very alone. I have felt very alone most of my life. I've been different. I've been kind of a black sheep, and I've made it, okay? And so I want to help bridge the gap. You know, if you're in the valley, and instead of having you having to crawl all the way up, can I reach down and grab you? Can I reach across? If you're going to the valley, can I please reach across and pull you over and say, like, look, I got you. I got you. I know how it feels to be in that dark place. I know. And I'm not talking about like this just happened to me one time, y'all. A miracle. Yes, I am a miracle. I'm a living, breathing miracle. There's many times I guess I keep saying I need to get on my YouTube channel, but yes, multiple times I should have died. Only one time that did I really, really want to, but there's several times that I should have. I put myself in situations and circumstances that were less than fabulous, but yeah, I'm still standing. So I have a duty to try to share my knowledge with y'all, and it comes from a really, really pure place. So I hope that helps someone. I truly, truly, truly do, because I know, right? Yeah. Thank God for the fourth man in the fire. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, right? Came out. Be like, look at, I didn't even smell like smoke. Oh, I love that one, Brad. Yeah, I've been through the fire. I've been through the fire and I've been burned. Came out with wings of fire. I am a rising phoenix. If you all aren't on that page, I haven't done a lot with it. So for those of you who are on there, thank you. I've got like 600 members. I really do apologize. I had to go into hermit mode and do some inner work, but I'm back. Coming out with wings of fire. I am a rising phoenix. Like if you've ever been burned or you feel like you're burned now, like listen, you will come out smarter, stronger, and more powerful. That's what happens. That's what happens is it's 11/11. It's 11/11. Yeah. All right, everybody make a wish. It's 11/11. Well, okay, it's 11/11 where I am. I'm in Alabama, so it's 11/11 Central Time in the United States of America. But listen, you can still make a wish, no matter when you come up on this message, right? But yeah, go through the fire, you come out. Beauty for ashes, y'all. Beauty for ashes. Stronger, smarter, and more powerful. So, change is inevitable. Embrace it. Don't resist it. What you resist persists, okay? And you have a choice. As Matthew McConaughey says, you have a choice. I'm gonna go back through and put in comments, say, the choice challenge. He calls it the choice challenge. And he said, I'll end with this. He said, post a comment, and I saw it. I just happened to, believe it or not, I'm not one of those people that has my phone in my hand. So, hey, by the way, y'all, if you're watching this, I have to, like, even over the years, y'all, that been A1 since day one. Like, I'll post something, I don't go back and watch it. I'm terrible about, well, I'm not even that good about posting. And then when I do post, I don't, according to, you know, like SEO, and the only thing that bothers me is that my messages haven't gotten pushed in front of people because of I don't do enough engagement. Anybody's into like social media marketing, like maybe I need like a social media marketing manager, because I just don't do that stuff well. I like being the black sheep because all you do is prove everybody wrong. Yeah, amen, brother. That's why I say underestimate me. That'll be fun. Yeah, I know you can relate to that. What up, James? Yeah, underestimate me. That'll be fun. I'm a comeback queen. Anyone comeback queens and kings? Hey, if you're a comeback queen or king in here in this message, listen to this message, you listen to it later, go check it out. I am a Rising Phoenix. That's also my YouTube page. As I said, I haven't done much on it because I've just been doing too much inner work. I gotta get myself fully on right so I could help you all even more, okay? That was the end goal. But yes, it's SSS for Soul Sister Shelley. But it's at, like, now YouTube has handles and I picked mine quick like, but it's at I am a Rising Phoenix. And that is the Facebook page as well, at I am a Rising Phoenix. So if that's you, if you are a comeback king or queen and this resonates with you, get on in on that. And I'm really setting the intention. I'm setting the intention for 2023 to not the time is now. That's all I got to say about that. The time is now. People need this. You might need it. Somebody you know might need it. And I'm really, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of seeing people hurting. And that's the reason I was put on this earth. Because I want you all to live an abundant life. You know what I say. I want you all to live an abundant life. Brad, I'm glad you did too. Glad I hopped on here. You always have a great uplifting word. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the positive reinforcement. I mean that. I mean it. Sometimes it's hard. Tonight I was real fired up, but a lot of times I hopped on and many people that have been with me from the beginning, who will probably watch this replay know there were times that I was struggling really hard. That doesn't make me anything special. It's just that I pushed through. So you can too. You can too. I hopped on and gave messages when I was just broken. Sometimes I couldn't even get the message out, but as many people that make a choice in their life to inspire, they say speak even when your voice is shaking. And I did that quite a few times. And so anyways, I'll probably do it again. I've got more stories to tell and I've just chose not to yet. ... It's like, I mean, it's like the to be continued when you're watching a show and you're like, it's like to be continued. You're like, what? So to be continued. I've got stories upon stories upon stories upon stories, y'all. The kind of stories where you ever hear anybody say, like, you can't make that up. Those are my stories. And, you know, you hear them, and people that are close to me have heard them, and they're like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, you can't make that. Like, why would I bother? I get enough attention already. I don't need any extra attention because of my stuff. I don't need more attention because of my character building experiences. The only reason I have character building experiences is so I can share them with you all so that I can help you grow. I'm just saying. Anywho, the reason I share is because sharing is caring, right? And I want you all to live an abundant life. Did y'all see my Soul Sister shirt? I don't know if y'all know Train, but I got this at a concert probably like 15. I went and saw Train, and I got this like 15 years ago. Who knew? I know who knew. But anyways, I had it on earlier, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I had something to say, and yeah, Soul Sister Shelley has something to say, so I want to hop on and say it. So, but yeah, shout out to Train. I'll throw them in the comments. At Train, if you like Train. Hey, Angela. Angela Kidd Chamberlain. What's up? Thank you all so much for hopping on. I hope this helps someone. I truly do. Sharing is caring. I share because I care. And I want you all to live an abundant life. And I'm going to send you all. She's in, and then she's out. So we'll send you out good vibes. Good vibes. Lots and lots and lots of good vibes, especially if you really need them. extra good vibes. Peace, love, and joy. Thank you all so much for hopping on. Share this. If you think somebody needs it, please, 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 and thank you. It could save someone's life. That's a straight fact, okay? And if you want to contribute to my cause, PayPal link is in the description. I love you all. Thank you so much.